everyone, welcome to Slate and Pencil. Slate and Pencil is an initiative of Sanskar Bharati Public School. In this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 4 of class 7 geography, that is air. This video lecture is divided into different subtopics. If you want to go to the specific one, check the links in the description below. The topics covered in this video will be introduction of air, composition of the atmosphere, structure of the atmosphere, weather and climate. We have also discussed some other chapters of geography. If you want to know, go through our playlist and do not forget to like and subscribe for more such videos. Our earth is wrapped by an invisible layer of air which extends up to 100 km above the earth. That huge blanket of air is called atmosphere. Like land and water, air is also significant for our life. We cannot exist in the absence of air. Without air, temperature condition on earth would be like that on moon, which has extremely hot days and bitterly cold nights. The air is an important life support system on planet Earth. Now, we will learn about composition of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is made up of various gases, water vapors, dust particles, etc. The concentration of nitrogen and oxygen are higher in the atmosphere. Gases like carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon, and hydrogen are formed in lesser quantities. Let us know some facts about nitrogen. Nitrogen is plentiful gas in the air. It is lighter than oxygen and carbon dioxide. Plants need nitrogen for the survival. Plants cannot take nitrogen directly from air, but they get it from roots by the help of bacteria. The concentration of nitrogen is about 78.08% in the air. Oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in the air. It is also called life gas, as it is the basis of the life for all organisms, including human beings. It is heavier than nitrogen while lighter than carbon dioxide. The concentration of oxygen is about 20.94% in the atmosphere. Oxygen is used for combustion and is produced by green plants during photosynthesis. We will discuss about another important gas of the atmosphere, CO2 or carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is used by plants for photosynthesis. Humans and animals exhale CO2. Due to some human as well as natural activities, this balance is adversely affected, causing imbalance in Earth's weather and climate. CO2 is heaviest gas of the atmosphere. It keeps atmosphere warm by absorbing sun rays. Greenhouse effect refers to the problem of gradual rise in temperature of Earth's atmosphere. This is caused by an increase of gases such as CO2 in the air. We will learn about structure of the atmosphere. Similar to land, our atmosphere is layered structure. As the concentration of different gases varies with the height from Earth's surface, atmosphere is divided into 5 layers from the Earth's surface. These are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The term tropo is a Greek word which means turning. The layer which immediately surrounds us is known as troposphere. The average height of the troposphere is 13 km. The air we breathe exists here. The exchange of heat and moisture takes place in this layer. Almost all weather phenomena like rainfall, fog, and hailstorm occur in this layer. The thin layer of air which distinguishes troposphere from stratosphere is known as tropopause. It extends up to a height of 50 km. The temperature of a stratosphere increases with height after about first 20 km. In this zone of first 20 km, there is high ozone concentration. Ozone is a form of oxygen which acts as filter for UV rays of the sun reaching the earth. In this layer, there is absence of clouds and weather conditions which make it ideal for flying aeroplane. So next time when you are flying somewhere, you are in stratosphere. The interface between stratosphere and mesosphere is known as stratopause. Mesosphere is the third layer of the atmosphere. It extends up to a height of 80 km. The temperature in this zone decreases with height. Meteorites burn up here on entering from the space. The temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height in this layer. Ionosphere is part of this layer, which is formed by electrically charged particles known as ions. Thermosphere extends between 80 to 400 km. It helps in radio transmission. The radio waves are transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer. Exosphere. It is uppermost layer of the atmosphere which gradually merges into the space. It has very thin layer of air and extends up to a height of 750 km from the earth's surface. The temperature in this layer always remain high. Weather and climate. Weather can be defined as the sum total of the current atmospheric conditions like temperature, humidity, wind and rainfall at any given place. Weather is this hour-to-hour or day-to-day condition of the atmosphere. What is climate? The climate refers to the average weather conditions prevailing at a place which is recorded over a long period of time. What is the difference between weather and climate? Weather is daily atmospheric changes and conditions, whereas climate represents atmospheric conditions over a long period of time. Weather can be changed many times in a day, whereas climate remains constant for a long period of time. Weather occurs over a small region, whereas climate relates to a larger area. We will discuss elements of weather and climate. The first one is temperature. The degree of hotness and coldness of air is known as temperature. It changes not only between day and night but also from season to season. The distribution of temperature is influenced by insolation. Insolation is incoming solar energy intercepted by Earth. The amount of insolation decreases from equator towards poles, and temperature also decreases in similar manner. This is why poles are covered with snow. The standard unit of measuring temperature is degrees Celsius. It was invented by Anders Celsius. The thermometer measures the temperature. Air pressure. Air that surrounds us exerts pressure or force on our bodies, but we cannot feel it because air presses us from all the directions and our body exerts a counter pressure to it. The air pressure varies. It is highest at sea level and decreases with height. Atmospheric pressure is measured by instrument called barometer. It is expressed in millibar. The air pressure depends on temperature of air at a given place. In hot areas, the air gets heated and rises, so they become low pressure areas. On the other hand, in cold areas, heavy air sinks and creates high pressure areas. Fun fact, on the moon, there is no air and hence no air pressure. Astronauts have to wear special protective spacesuits filled with air when they go to the moon. If they did not wear these spacesuits, the counter pressure exerted by the body of astronauts would make the blood vessels burst Third element of weather and climate is wind. The movement of air from high pressure to low pressure area is called wind. Air moves vertically and horizontally. When the air moves in vertical motion, it is called air current, whereas when the air moves horizontally, it is called wind. Winds can be broadly categorized into three types: permanent wind, seasonal wind, and local winds. Permanent winds. Trade winds, westerlies and easterly winds are the permanent winds. Winds that blow regularly in a definite direction in certain latitudinal areas of the world are permanent winds. Seasonal winds. Winds that blow according to different seasons are called seasonal winds. For example, monsoon in India is seasonal winds. Third one is local winds. It blows only during particular period of day or year in a small area. Example, land and sea breeze. You have been familiar with Loo. Loo is hot and dry local wind of northern plains of India. Moisture. Due to evaporation from land and water bodies, water vapors are formed. Evaporation is process that changes liquid into vapors. These water vapors present in atmosphere is moisture. It varies from place to place. The actual amount of water vapors present in atmosphere is known as humidity. When the water vapors rises, it starts cooling. These water vapor condenses, causing formation of droplets of water. Condensation is process in which water vapor starts converting into tiny water droplets. Rainfall. Rainfall is form of precipitation in which water droplets fall from the atmosphere on Earth's surface. The rainfall is divided into three types: orographic rainfall, convectional rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. Orographic rainfall occurs when moisture-bearing winds are forced to rise over a hill or mountain and shed its moisture in the form of rain. Convectional rainfall. When the moist air gets heated and rises up in the atmosphere, the air further expands, cools, and condenses to form clouds to bring rainfall. Cyclonic rainfall. When warm and cold air have different densities, they do not mix. Warm air rises up due to its light weight, while cold air remains near the surface. Rising warm air condenses and forms clouds, which finally bring rainfall. This type of rainfall is known as cyclonic rainfall. Rainfall is very important for agriculture or plants and animals. Most of groundwater comes from rainwater.